Okay, we're taking a look at another of the unique lights from Surefire. This one was definitely made with an application in mind. This is their helmet light. Now this is an older style. The newer style has some protectors on these switches. Basically the way this works is this part of it is going to attach to your helmet. There's some screws here that with this clamp onto most of the modern military helmets. It'll also fit on like a fireman's helmet or construction worker helmet if that's what your job you're doing. The way that it works, there's that D shape here and a opposite shape there, and basically slides in, and with this release back here it clips into place. So now this first part is secured to your helmet, and then the removable light is mounted onto the base, clipped into place. And this is fairly simple to do with one hand. Most of the time it's on your left side, so it's your left hand doing it, and most of us are right-handed. To go through the different options, there's basically a bunch of switches. We'll start off with this first one, which is not engaged, and this one will basically disengage the light. On this older model it doesn't work, but on the newer models this would disengage the battery, so if your helmet was going to be in storage and you thought these switches might get bumped, it basically disengages the battery. So that's your first switch on the modern one. On this older one, there's two larger switches back here. They go up and down. Now this one is either up or down. This one has a center position, so a down, center, and up. Let's start with the bottom one, since you won't be able to see this on the video. When it's in the on position, this little shiny piece here is an IR friendly identifier. So basically what that's doing is it's pulsing an infrared light occasionally, and you would leave this on in the field and though no naked eye would see it, people looking with night vision, you know, a sniper or a guy in a helicopter or whatever, is going to see this little beacon pulsing from your head, and ideally that's going to mark you as a friendly. So it's a nice thing to have if you're going to be out under fire. Up above though is the switch that does most of the work. From the down position it's the blue LEDs, middle position is off, the up position is the white LEDs. So there's 3 white LEDs and there's 2 blue LEDs, and then this center button is going to toggle through the brightnesses. So there's the low, medium, and high, and that's on the blue. Now I'm going to flip this switch up to the white, and there's high, low, medium, low, medium, and high. Low, medium, and high. So that's by pushing the center button. When you turn it off, it'll come back on to the same setting. So if you set this in a low position and set it off and turn it back on, you know you're getting that low again. Pretty handy light. Like I say, the newer ones though have added a shroud around these toggle switches because they basically get kicked on all the time. And they also added a disconnect for the battery. One other feature of the helmet lights, like I say, it's pretty simple to remove from its base unit. Kind of a goofy looking light, but it is a fairly effective little LED light, and it'll last a long time on a single CR123 battery. So they came out with this unit, which basically allows it to either stick with magnets, these are 2 magnets, or with these clips into PALS webbing, and you can see it's got the same attachment point. So now this can be permanently attached to your helmet, this one can be permanently attached to your gear. When this is clipped on, and I'm just doing it one-handed so it's a little clumsy, but when this is clipped on, now if this was on your gear, you have an adjustable, you can aim that light. A lot of guys put it center of their chest. You can imagine if this was set to the white light on high, this is going to throw that light down where you might need it for map reading, driving, paying attention to a radio, that kind of thing. When it's not needed, there's another release, pull it off, put it onto your helmet. Pretty handy little light. So this is the Surefire helmet light.